Hi, it's Jacquie Othen here. Today's Real Estate Real Talk is about closing costs. In addition to your down payment, when you're buying a property in the City of Toronto and the surrounding area, you must consider closing costs. A lot of people don't seem to consider that or don't get good advice, whether it's from a mortgage broker, a realtor, or a lawyer. And the most important things that I want you to think about is, aside from your down payment, there are other incidental charges that run with the purchase. The first one being land transfer tax. There's double land transfer tax for those of us who live in the 416 and the GTA. Outside of the GTA, in Durham or in Peel region or York region, you don't have a double land transfer tax. There are amazing land transfer tax calculators all over the web, and before you decide to make a purchase at $500 or $700 or $1.5 million or $3.5 million, you want to make sure that you have a full and thorough understanding of how much money you're going to have to give the lawyer that is going to go towards land transfer tax. That does not go towards your down payment. That is separate and aside and gets remitted to the municipality or the province. So remember, get a real clear understanding, because in some cases, depending on the ticket price and whether you're in the 416, it can have a sizable impact on your financial decision making when buying. Also, you want to consider, you're making that really substantial amount down payment. With the closing costs, you have to have that fund, that cash ready to go in your bank account, because this is not money that you can actually finance. This is cash on hand. Talk to your mortgage broker to understand the rules around where closing costs come from. Other than that, you're going to need lawyer's fees. You're going to need a lawyer to review maybe a status certificate if you're buying a condo. If you're buying a home, there are other things that will need consideration, particularly closing. In Toronto, you need a lawyer to close you. I know in some provinces you don't, but here in Ontario you do. So make sure that you have fees for the lawyer set aside as part of the transaction. Call around, shop rates, but please don't make a decision based on rate alone. Make sure that you have a really great advocate that you hire from the beginning. The lawyer is worth every penny that you're going to invest in, and just like a great realtor, a great lawyer is part of this wonderful partnership that gets you over the finish line. The last thing I want to remind you of, there are charges that come with adjustments. So let's say you're closing mid-month. You are responsible from the date of closing and beyond. For example, if somebody has prepaid taxes, prepaid condo fees, or any other charges as a homeowner, you are responsible for the date of closing and beyond. So if they've prepaid for amounts that you are actually going to take benefit from, you will see that there will be some adjustments. Bottom line, make sure you have a good plan financially so you don't get to the closing date and not have the cash on hand to close, or find out that you're short or scraping around for savings. You want to make sure that you have a very clear and concise picture and as close to definite costs as possible when you're entering the market or buying a property, no matter your price point. Make sure that you get really great advice. So closing costs, I'm going to say you probably want to budget anywhere between 2 and 4%, depending whether you're a first-time buyer, whether you're buying in the City of Toronto or outskirts. So again, talk to a mortgage broker, talk to a lawyer, talk to your realtor, and get a really firm understanding of the closing costs that make part of your agreement, because they can be sizable. Thanks so much for watching. Please, as always, comment, share, and engage with us. Thank you.